You know what's crazy? My 82-year-old neighbor Jim just ran his first 5K last month. Meanwhile, my 45-year-old cousin had a heart attack getting out of bed. What's the difference? Well, sit down because this story is going to change everything you think you know about heart health after 65. 3 years ago, Jim was told he had 6 months to live. His heart was functioning at 25%. His doctor said there was nothing they could do except make him comfortable. Jim looked at me over the fence one day and said, "Dan, I'm not ready to die. What would you do?" So I told him. And what happened next shocked everyone, including his cardiologist. Today, Jim's heart function is at 65%. He's off all his medications, and he just signed up for a half marathon. And at the 8-minute mark, I'm going to tell you about the one mistake my client Sarah made that almost killed her, even after she was doing everything right. This mistake is so common, 9 out of 10 people watching this video are probably making it right now. If you want to know exactly what Jim did and how you can do it too, smash that like button and comment Jim below. I read every single comment, but first, let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was 68 when she called me, crying. She'd just been told she needed a $75,000 bypass surgery or she'd be dead within the year. "Dan," she said, "I raised 4 kids, buried my husband, and survived cancer twice. I'm not going out like this." Here's what Sarah's doctor didn't tell her. Every year, over 400,000 Americans get unnecessary heart surgeries. Why? Because there's no money in teaching you how to heal yourself. Think about it. If your doctor taught you that walking 30 minutes a day could prevent your heart attack, how much money would they make? Nothing. But if they convince you that you need surgery, medications, and lifetime monitoring, that's a $200,000 customer. Sarah refused the surgery. Instead, she followed the exact system I'm about to share with you. Now, what I'm about to share at the 11-minute mark will shock you. Jim's cardiologist actually tried to stop him from doing the thing that saved his life. You need to hear this story because your doctor might try the same thing. 6 months later, her cardiologist couldn't find the blockages. They were gone. Completely gone. Want to know what she did first? It wasn't diet. It wasn't exercise. It was something so simple, you're probably not doing it right now. Let me walk you through Sarah's journey, step by step. Week 1. The water wake-up call. Sarah's first change was embarrassingly simple. She started drinking water. "But Dan," she said, "I drink coffee all day." Here's the thing, coffee dehydrates you, and when you're dehydrated, your blood gets thick like honey. Your heart has to work 3 times harder to pump it. Now I want you to pause this video right now and go get a glass of water. Seriously, go do it. Then come back and comment "hydrated" so I know you actually did it. Sarah's transformation started with this exact moment. Don't just watch her story, live it. Sarah started every morning with 16 ounces of water before her coffee. Within a week, she had more energy than she'd had in years. Her secret? She put a big glass of water next to her bed every night. First thing she saw when she woke up. Week 2, the movement miracle. Now Sarah hadn't exercised in 20 years. The thought of a gym terrified her. So I told her, just walk to your mailbox and back. That's it, mailbox and back. If you're ready to start walking like Sarah did, type mailbox in the comments. And here's the crazy part. I want you to tag someone who needs to see this. Sarah's sister started walking with her, and that's what made all the difference. Day 2, she walked to her neighbor's mailbox. Day 3, around the block. By week 2, she was walking 30 minutes every morning. "I felt like I was 40 again," she told me. Week 3, the salt shock. This one blew Sarah's mind. "Okay, here's what I want you to do while I'm talking. Go to your kitchen and grab the first packaged food you see. Look at the sodium content and comment below what you found. I bet it's over 600 milligrams. Sarah was shocked when she did this. You will be too. I had her read the labels on everything in her kitchen. Her healthy soup had 1,200 milligrams of sodium. Her whole wheat bread had 400 milligrams per slice. She was eating 4,000 milligrams of salt a day without even trying. We cut that to 1,200 milligrams. Her blood pressure dropped 18 points in 10 days. If you're committed to reading labels from now on, type labels in the comments. Week 4. The stress solution. Sarah had been stressed for 40 years. Raising kids, caring for her sick husband, financial worries. I taught her one simple breathing technique. 4 counts in, hold for 4, 6 counts out. 5 minutes, twice a day. Let's do Sarah's breathing technique together right now. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 6. Do it 3 times with me. Then comment breathed and tell me how you feel. This is the exact moment Sarah's healing began. It sounds stupid, she said, but it works. Her cortisol levels dropped 40% in 2 weeks. Her sleep improved. Her blood pressure stabilized. Month 2, the sugar surprise. Sarah wasn't diabetic, but her blood sugar was all over the place. Oatmeal for breakfast spiked her to 180. Whole wheat pasta sent her to 200. We switched to eggs and vegetables for breakfast. Salads with protein for lunch. Her blood sugar stabilized at 95. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Comment below. Based on Sarah's experience, I'll tell you if it's helping or hurting your heart. I haven't felt this good since I was 30, she said. Month 3, the cholesterol confusion. Hold on. Before we continue, I need to tell you something at the 13-minute mark that could save you thousands of dollars. It's about a test your doctor will never order, but it's the most important heart test you can get. Sarah's doctor was obsessed with her total cholesterol number, but I had her get an advanced test. If your doctor has ever scared you about your cholesterol numbers, type "scared" in the comments. Share your numbers if you're comfortable. This is a judgment-free zone. Sarah felt the same way, and you're about to learn why those numbers don't mean what you think. Turns out, her bad cholesterol particles were large and fluffy, the harmless kind. Her inflammation markers were perfect. Her doctor wanted to put her on statins. We focused on reducing inflammation instead. Month 4, the pressure point. Here's that mistake I promised to tell you about at the 8-minute mark. Sarah bought a home blood pressure monitor. What she discovered shocked her. At the doctor's office, 160/95, high. At home in the morning, 125/80, normal. At home after her walk, 115/75, perfect. The mistake? She was trusting only her doctor's readings. White coat syndrome was making her numbers look worse than they were. What's your current blood pressure? Drop it in the comments. Don't worry, this is a judgment-free zone, and knowing your numbers could save your life. Month 5, the consistency key. Here's where most people fail. Sarah had a bad week. Her sister visited, they ate out every night, she skipped her walks. Her blood pressure spiked. She panicked. I told her, Sarah, this isn't about perfection. It's about getting back on track. Here's what I want from you right now. Pick one of Sarah's steps, just one, and commit to doing it for 7 days. Comment below which step you chose. I'm going to check back on this video next week to see how you're doing. She did. Within 3 days, her numbers were back to normal. Month 6, the miracle. Sarah went back for her follow-up scan. The 80% blockage in her main artery? Gone. The 60% blockage in her right coronary? Gone. Her heart function? Improved by 45%. Her cardiologist stared at the screen for 5 minutes. I've never seen anything like this, he said. Sarah smiled. I have. Remember Jim from the beginning? He followed the exact same system. The difference? Jim added one extra step. He got his wife involved. They walked together, cooked together, checked their numbers together. Jim's heart function went from 25% to 65% in 8 months. In exactly 2 minutes, I'm going to reveal the one thing that Sarah and Jim both did that their doctors said was dangerous, but it's actually what saved their lives. Here's that shocking story I promised you at the 11-minute mark. The thing that surprised me most wasn't that they got better, it was how fast they got better. Sarah saw changes in week 1. Jim's energy improved in 5 days. Why? Because your body wants to heal. It's been fighting the damage for years. Give it the right tools, and it responds immediately. But here's what Jim's cardiologist tried to stop him from doing. Walking. "Mr. Johnson," the doctor said, "with your heart condition, exercise could kill you." Jim looked at him and said, "Doctor, sitting on my couch is already killing me." If you think Jim was right to ignore his doctor's advice, type "Jim was right" in the comments. If you think he should have listened, type "Doctor knows best." Jim started with 5 minutes a day, then 10, then 30. His heart got stronger with every step. I've worked with over 3,000 people now. The ones who succeed aren't the smartest or the most motivated. They're the most consistent. Like Margaret, 74, who hasn't missed a day of walking in 2 years. Her heart age is now 45. Or Robert, 69, who checks his blood pressure every morning like brushing his teeth. He's off all medications. Here's that life-saving test I promised you at the 13-minute mark. It's called a coronary calcium score. It measures actual plaque in your arteries, not just risk factors. Sarah's doctor never mentioned it. Jim's doctor said it was unnecessary. But this $100 test told them exactly how much damage they had, and later how much they'd reversed. If you're going to ask your doctor about a coronary calcium score, type calcium in the comments. You know what Sarah told me last week? She said, "Dan, I used to pray I'd live long enough to see my granddaughter graduate high school. Now I'm planning to dance at her wedding." Jim called me yesterday. He's 82 now. He just signed up for a half marathon. A half marathon. These aren't special people. They're not genetic freaks. They're people who decided that their story wasn't over. What's your story going to be? Comment below and tell me one thing you want to live long enough to see. I read every single comment, and I'm going to reply to as many as I can. But here's what breaks my heart. For every Sarah and Jim, there are 10 people who watch this video and do nothing. They nod along, they feel inspired, and then they close their laptop and go back to their old habits. Don't be that person. Your heart doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care that you're too old or too set in your ways. Every day you wait is another day of damage. If you're not going to be that person, if you're ready to fight for your life, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, smash that like button. We're going for 5,000 likes on this video. Second, share this with someone you love. Heart disease kills families, not just individuals. Third, subscribe and hit that bell because next week I'm sharing the one food that's secretly destroying your arteries. Sarah's granddaughter got married last month. Sarah danced for 3 hours straight, the same woman who was told she had 6 months to live. Jim finished that 5K I mentioned. But you know what he said at the finish line? This isn't about the race. This is about proving that 82 is just a number. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one step from Sarah's journey. Just one. Start today. Then come back to this video in 1 week and comment with your results. I'm going to pin the best success stories. And if you want a complete summary of all 10 steps Sarah and Jim used, plus the heart-healthy foods that helped clear their arteries, comment "summary" below and I'll send you the link. Your heart has been fighting for you for decades. Isn't it time you started fighting for it? And make sure you watch next week's video because I'm going to expose the one food that's in 90% of American kitchens that's causing more heart attacks than smoking. It's probably in your refrigerator right now. Until then, remember, your best chapter is still being written.